welcome to Day 7 of the Essential Phrases for Daily Routines Challenge on at English Vibes Hub S6W. I'm your host, Emma, and I'm excited to be here with Liam to help you review and practice the essential phrases you've learned over the past week. How are you feeling about your progress so far?
I'm feeling great, thanks for asking, Emma. We've covered a lot of ground, from morning routines to socializing and making small talk. Let's take a quick look back at what we've learned. On Day 1, we introduced ourselves and discussed morning habits. Can you tell us a little bit about your morning routine?
That's right, Liam. And on Day 2, we made plans and appointments using phrases like "What are you doing today?" and "Let's meet at 2 p.m." Can you think of a time when you had to schedule a meeting or appointment in English? What phrases did you use?
On Day 3, we learned phrases for ordering food and drinks, like "I'll have the burger, please, and can I get a coffee?" Can you order a meal in English? What would you say to the waiter?
Take a pause for a moment and think about your answer. Okay, now let's hear a sample answer. For example, you could say, "I'll have the chicken salad, please, and a glass of water." Remember to be clear and polite when ordering.
On Day 4, we talked about work and study, using phrases like "I'm a student" and "I work as a marketing manager." Can you tell us about your job or studies? What do you do on a daily basis?
Take a moment to think about your answer. Okay, now let's hear a sample answer. For example, you could say, "I'm a software engineer and I work on developing new apps." Try to be as specific as possible when talking about your work or studies.
On Day 5, we learned phrases for asking for help and directions, like "Excuse me, where is the nearest bank? And can you help me with this?" Can you ask for directions in English? What would you say to someone if you were lost?
Take a pause for a moment and think about your answer. Okay, now let's hear a sample answer. For example, you could say, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest subway station is?" Remember to be polite and clear when asking for help.
On Day 6, we socialized and made small talk, using phrases like "How was your weekend?" and "What do you like to do in your free time?" Can you make small talk with someone in English? What would you say to a friend or acquaintance?
Take a moment to think about your answer. Okay, now let's hear a sample answer. For example, you could say, "I went to the beach over the weekend, and it was really fun." How about you? Try to be friendly and engaging when making small talk.
Now, let's practice using these phrases in a conversation. Can you have a 5-minute conversation with a friend or family member using some of the phrases we've learned this week? Take a few minutes to think about what you want to say, and then record yourself speaking.
As you practice, remember to speak clearly and at a comfortable pace. Don't worry if you make mistakes. The goal is to improve your conversation skills and build confidence. Take a deep breath, relax, and have fun with it.
For our final challenge question, can you think of a situation where you might use several of the phrases we've learned this week? For example, you might be making plans with a friend, ordering food, and then asking for directions. What phrases would you use in this situation?
Take a pause for a moment and think about your answer. Okay, now let's hear a sample answer. For example, you could say, "Let's meet at the coffee shop at 2 p.m. and then we can grab some lunch. Do you know where the nearest restaurant is?" Try to use a variety of phrases and be creative with your response.
As we wrap up this challenge, we want to leave you with a simple foundation plan for what to review next week. Take some time to review the phrases we've learned and practice using them in your own conversations. You can also try watching English TV shows or movies, or listening to podcasts to improve your listening skills.
Remember, the key to improving your English conversation skills is to practice regularly and consistently. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, just keep speaking and learning, and you'll see progress over time. Thanks for joining us on this 7-day challenge, and we hope you've enjoyed learning with us on at English Vibes Hub S6W.
If you want to keep learning with us, be sure to check out our other challenges and lessons on English Vibes Hub. We have a lot of great content to help you improve your English skills, and we're always here to support you on your language learning journey. Thanks again, and happy learning.